let's do this little paw print. So I decided to do it on a bright background so it's easier to see. And so this is what I would do. So I decided to do it on a pillow. And it's a little pet bed, so this will be perfect. So you will find your whole middle braid right there. So you will do the first two little paw prints on either side of the whole braid. And for this one, I don't need for the back to look pretty, but I will show you what you can do if it's on a blanket where you want your back side to also look nice. So this is just one little loop you will do right here. That's the one little toe right here. And you don't want it to be too tight because you kind of want it to puff up a little bit. So if it was a blanket, you would want to do it really short, cut it like really short, and then you would fuse it together so the back side would look nice. But again, not too tight. So you would literally cut it right there and fuse it together. But since this is a pet bed, I will stuff it with filling anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I will just tie 2 knots on it. But I will wait to do that till I am done with all of them so I can make sure that I place it at the right spot. So I'm just gonna cut the yarn so I have enough to do a double knot. So just leave it like that. See, if you tighten it too much, then it will disappear. You want it to stick out. So that was one little toe. The other one will be on the other side of the braid from the middle, or wherever you want it. You can do it wherever you want to do it. So here is the second one. And then the 2 other ones, you want one column out and down, or wherever you want them. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it exactly, but this is a great beginning. So I want the next 2 to be right there. And again, don't be confused with all this yarn in the back. We will get to that in a minute. Just cut the yarn. And now let's do the next. So right there. And I think if you cut it really short and fuse it together, it will look the exact same way on the back side if you are making a blanket. And you play around with it and see where you want to place your toes there. I just think this is pretty darn cute. So the 4th one will be right there. And again, don't worry about the mess in the back here till we are done with the whole paw. So the middle part of the paw I want to be longer. So I want to double them up. And they go right there in the middle of the braid. And now you want to make sure you have enough for, you can do it double. So pull it up a little bit more this time. And then come back again. And there is a continuous way you can do it, but if you do a continuous way, then it will look funny on the back side when you make a blanket. That's why I would rather do all the little cuts on this one, so it will actually look like a paw on the back side of the blanket as well. But again, this is a pillow, so for me, luckily, it does not matter. And now we need that final little piece of the paw. Or you can leave it like this. This is actually super cute too, and simple. So the middle of those two right there, I will come down and do one extra little piece. So it's a little bit longer on the sides. And you can even do a little extra piece. I am just trying to make this as simple as possible. I know that's a lot of cutting, but just do one piece at a time. See, you have to go close, so that is wrong. You have to go all the way up against the other one right there. And I did the baseball, the Astros colors. So because my neighbor is a big Astros fan, and she has a little bitty puppy, and so it's gonna be for her. All right, so once you have everything the way you want it, then you have to come back and do double knots, or you would cut it super close and then fuse it together right there. You will cut it and fuse it on the back side. But I will just double knot it. Don't do it too tight, because then it will disappear. I am working on a tutorial for a blanket as well, so it will have to look nice on the back side, so stay tuned for that one. And you will just tie double knot on all of them. See, it is super cute. Don't be confused with all these strings here. That one goes together like this. And just tie them all together. And of course, I will make it into a little pet bed. I am so excited about this one. As I say, you can add however you want to do it. Isn't this cute? You play around with it and see how you want to do it. And then I will add the edge, and then I went around 3 times for the wall. And I have a full tutorial on this hot bed for pets, so you can go back and look at that. It turned out super cute. I hope my neighbor will love it. Let me know what you think.